On Wednesday, the independent firm investigating the Virginia Beach mass shooting will share its findings. But ever since May 31st, many have said the city is a harbor for hostility in the workplace.
However, a citywide survey of employees shows that's not the case. It really does depend on who you talk to. 10 on your side's Andy Fox has been investigating the issue. Andy?
Tom and Anita, the independent review team used the same survey statements the city used in its February survey. Wednesday, we will get before and after impressions, 56 statements in 6 areas from values and ethics to work environment.
Callers advising of a male in front of building 2, possibly shot.
That's the first scanner traffic, unraveling the May 31st tragedy. On the second floor of Building 2, this person, who does not want to be identified, whose name we changed to Jane, worked with Keith Cox in Public Utilities.
Pushed the cabinet up to the door, and we're like, Keith, come in. And he said, no, I got to make sure everybody is okay.
That was the last time Jane saw Mr. Cox, who was killed shortly after that moment.
Everything that happened before that, it led up to what happened, and it absolutely could have been prevented.
The city says there is no evidence of that, but Jane blames the shooting in part on a toxic work environment that she thinks impacted the shooter and has impacted her.
Using your title to belittle and degrade, and it happens on a daily basis.
She is telling the truth. There have been times where I would walk by her cubicle and she's sitting there crying.
Tom Colson works in Public Utilities, came face to face with the shooter 3 times.
It felt like they were targeting her.
Colson worked with Jane in Building 2. She suffered migraines, causing earaches and eye sensitivity to light. When the human resource liaison refused to help Jane, it was Colson who came to her aid.
I took it upon myself to use some paper clips and put a piece of cardboard over the light so it wouldn't go directly on the individual.
The nitpicking and the nitpicking and the nitpicking.
But Jane says 2 weeks before 5/31, that supervisor suddenly left. The city would not confirm why.
In a city this large and departments that large, that there are pockets of toxicity.
Linda Ramia says that as city auditor, he would have a pulse on widespread toxic workplace, but says he doesn't see that.
I didn't work on the second floor, but I know people were unhappy down there.
Public Works employee Rebecca Lear has worked for Virginia Beach 25 years, understands how Jane feels about a toxic work environment.
Nobody came to work on the 3rd floor dreading coming into the environment.
Jane and Lear are 2 of 3,441 city employees who completed this 2019 Quality of Work Life Survey in February. Acting Virginia Beach City Manager Tom Leahy.
This concept or this narrative that people are trying to push out there that there is a toxic environment throughout the city is just not going to, isn't supported by these numbers.
These are the average numbers on the survey in 6 categories. Employees seem positive, mostly in the 70s and 60%. Those that disagree, very low percentages.
I will admit that in any group of employees, there are some that will be unhappy.
We asked Leahy, who was director of public utilities for 13 years, about toxic work environment.
Out of nearly 3,000 comments in the survey, the word toxic occurred only 10 times and only once from the departments in Building 2.
The 2 sides will likely never agree about the state of the Virginia Beach work environment, but it is clear the tragedy has left open wounds.
The individuals that we lost, I don't ever want to forget them. And this is a reminder for me of what we lost.
We don't ever want to forget them. The citywide lowest scores concern compensation, communication, whether the survey makes the department a better place to work, job advancement concerns, and managers don't always do what they say. Those were the lowest numbers. Look at the survey. Please go online, wavy.com, and click my story. I'm Andy Fox, 10 on your side.